Hello, my friends, and welcome back. Thank you very much for being with me again today. Actions have consequences. So, Germany, the German people, Deutsche Volk, will have less money this year for their children and for their lives. But it's okay, the Ukrainians will have that money. Okay? Why? Because your leaders, elected officials, decided so. So, good job. You love democracy? I do love democracy. So let's see what's going on here. This article comes from Reuters. It is from today, February 19th, 2023. And let's see what's going on here. Ukraine war expected to cost Germany 160 billion euros by year end. Okay, good job. Let's see. I think it's about 2,000 euros lower for your GDP per capita. So let's see, Berlin. The Ukraine war will have cost the German economy around 160 billion euros, which is 171 billion US dollars, or some 4% of its gross domestic output in lost value creation by the end of the year. Lost value creation. The head of the German Chambers of Industry and Commerce, DIHK, said. That means GDP per capita in Europe's largest economy will be 2,000 euros lower it would otherwise have been, DIHK chief Peter Adrian told the Rheinische Post. I thought it was Reichische. So, my God, the Reich is back. Industry makes up a higher share of the economy in Germany than in many other countries, and the sector is for the most part energy intensive, meaning German companies have been especially hard hit by a surge in energy prices, which last year hit record highs in Europe, and I will add, because of the self-imposed sanctions on Russia. German industry and at the orders of the forces of good. German industry is said to pay about 40% more for energy in 2023 than in 2021. Congratulations, my friends. You shot yourself in the foot, as I said, with your first set of sanctions before the crisis triggered by Russia's invasion. Unprovoked invasion, you forgot that word, of Ukraine on February 24th last year. A study by Allianz Trade said last month. And I'm quoting, the growth outlook for 2023 and 2024 is therefore also lower than in many other countries, end quote, Adrian said, adding that was also the case last year. It's okay, the Americans will come and take over and help you. Like they take over everything you got over there, they will help you. They will take over your industry and they will tell you how much you can produce and they will give you this and that and idiot, man. Germany, which for decades relied on relatively cheap Russian pipeline gas, now has especially high energy prices compared with the United States that has its own natural gas reserves, while France has abundant nuclear power. Good job. And I'm quoting again. The gas price is around 3 to 5 times higher than in the United States, end quote. He said, adding electricity was 4 times as expensive as in France. Please allow me to congratulate you. Your elected officials, they are supposed to look for your quality of life. They are listening to some others because the forces of good have to defeat the forces of evil. That's exactly what you are doing right now in Ukraine. So there's going to be 4, right? It was 4% lower, right? 2,000 per capita lower for you guys. It's okay. Next year maybe 10, but it's okay, guys. You can put your badge of virtue and you can celebrate at Christmas with less presents, less vacations, less clothes for your children, and all of that. But hey, you help the world, okay? Like these guys, you fight the global warming. Yes, you fight the global evil. Don't you feel good? Are you hungry? It's okay. Maybe eating a little bit of more virtue will forget about your hunger. Oh, your children are hungry? It's okay. The Ukrainians are going to defend you so the Russians will not come and take your children. How dumb can you be to fall for that? I don't think you have to be dumb. I think you have to be human. Because I personally don't have a very, how should I put it, optimistic forecast for a human race, humankind, how we want to call it. It's just rarely find people who are I don't even know what to say, because it's too. I mean, I know what to say, but I don't want to say it. That's the problem. It's just you screw yourself, and you're supposed to like it. And not only screw yourself, you screw your children as well. And why? Because this energy that the government subsidizes for you at this point gets the money from loans, from banks, international banks, with interest. So now let's say you don't pay that 40% extra for your electricity, for energy, because the government helps you. No, the government makes you vote for the same guys the next time, pointing out that they helped you cope with a problem they created in the first place. It's so dumb. And then what's going to happen? You don't pay that much now, but the taxes, little by little, will increase. When this thing goes away, the Ukraine hysteria, so you can point, hey, that's why now the taxes are high. No. They're going to say inflation, something else, COVID, I don't know, Jesus Christ, something else. Or Putin, I don't know, just because he is still there. And then you will not realize that the taxes will actually hiked because you have to pay back the bankers. And guess what? Paying back with more interest and paying higher taxes, less money for you, for your children, for your great children. And after you die and you go bye-bye, your children will take over. And they will do the same thing because you were a pussy when you were supposed to say something. How do you like that one? Well, that's the way I think it occurs right now. Good or bad? Good or bad. And I'm very frustrated when I see, money going over there, because they tell you the next thing the Russian boot is going to be at your door. Just think about how these guys made Germany forget about cheap gas, and the United States will come and help with liquefied natural gas at a much higher price. And they created a new Inflation something act, relief act in the United States that Macron and Olaf Scholz were all hysterical about, and the Americans said, what are they going to do about it? Nothing. Go back over there and bye-bye. Because this guy said, our industries will go to the United States because it's a better economic or financial and business environment. Whose fault is that? Why don't you take a mirror and look? And what is the approval rating for Macron? I made a video today, 32%. And Olaf Scholz, I think, is 31%. They don't have the authority to lead the countries. If only have a 30% approval rating, these guys lead in the name of a minority. I thought that democracy is based on the will of the people, of the majority. Majority rules. I guess I was wrong. So yeah, go back to work. Go back to work, pay, eat your little thing, drink your little beer, watch a stupid TV, and let yourself propagandized by these guys, and believe everything they say, and pay your taxes. And kids, I don't have more money. I gave it to Scholz, and Scholz gave it to Zelensky, Shmihal, and other, because of the evil Russians. It's unbelievable, man. And sometimes this frustration, it just, I don't know. Thank you very much for being with me again today. Stay strong, stay smart, look for the truth, and be just. Pay more, man.